That crane you drive past on the highway, it rents for $300 to $500 an hour with an operator. 8-hour minimum. That's up to $4,000 for one day from one machine. So a small crane company running just 3 cranes can bill over $2 million a year. But here's what nobody tells you. That same machine costs $500,000 to over $1 million to buy. The insurance bill alone can kill a new company in year 1. And one bad lift, just one, can wipe out everything. Today we're breaking down exactly what it takes to own a crane company, what you'd spend, what you'd earn, and whether it's actually worth it. Here's how this breaks down. First, what it costs to get in the door and why most people can't. Second, how crane companies actually make money, including a revenue stream most outsiders never think about. Third, the hidden costs that eat your profit. And at the end, the real numbers. What an owner actually takes home. Let's start with the machine because everything begins there. A used 40-ton boom truck, the workhorse of small crane companies, runs $250,000 to $400,000. A new all-terrain crane in the 100-ton class, you're looking at $1 to $1.5 million. Most owners don't pay cash, they finance, which means a monthly payment of $8,000 to $15,000 per machine, whether it works that month or not. Remember that number. A crane sitting in the yard still costs you money every single day. Then comes the part that surprises everyone: insurance. Crane work is high risk, so general liability plus rigger's liability plus auto and equipment coverage can run $50,000 to $100,000 a year for a small operation. Have a claim and that number climbs fast. Add a certified operator. Those operators earn $35 to $50 an hour, and good ones are hard to find. Add a yard to park the machine. Add permits for oversized loads and annual crane inspections. Realistic all-in to start a one-crane company? $400,000 to $700,000. This is not a laptop business. Now the good part. Crane companies charge in a way most businesses would envy. Revenue stream 1. Operated and maintained rental. The customer doesn't rent the crane, they rent the crane with your operator. $300 to $500 an hour depending on the machine size. 4 to 8 hour minimums. Plus mobilization fees just to drive the crane to the site, often $500 to $2,000 each way. You get paid before the hook even lifts anything. Revenue stream 2. Contract work. Setting air conditioning units on rooftops, steel erection, sign installation, cell tower work. These are quoted jobs with healthy margins because the customer has no alternative. You can't set a 10,000-pound rooftop unit with a forklift. Revenue stream 3, the one outsiders miss. Standby time. On construction sites, the crane often waits, and waiting is billable. If the general contractor isn't ready, the clock runs anyway. Some of the most profitable days in this industry are days the crane barely moved. Do the math on one machine, 200 billable days a year, 6-hour average at $350 an hour, plus mobilization fees. That's over $400,000 in annual revenue from a single crane. 3 cranes? You're a 7-figure company. But before you go crane shopping, here's where that revenue disappears. Leak 1, utilization. That 200-day estimate assumes steady work. Rain days, project delays, slow winters. Every idle day, the finance payment and the insurance keep running. Drop to 120 billable days, and a profitable company becomes a break-even company. Leak 2, maintenance. Wire rope replacement, hydraulic repairs, annual certified inspections, tires that cost more than most people's cars. Budget 5 to 10% of revenue just to keep machines lift ready. Skip it and you don't just risk breakdowns, you risk failed inspections that park the crane entirely. Leak 3, people. Certified operators are scarce. Lose your operator and the crane earns nothing while you search. tipped crane, an injury. This is why insurance costs so much, and why the companies that survive are obsessive about lift plans, load charts, and saying no to sketchy jobs. In this industry, the most profitable word is sometimes no. So after all of that, what's left? A well-run 3-crane company doing $1.5 million in revenue typically nets 15 to 25% after equipment payments, payroll, insurance, and maintenance. That's $225,000 to $375,000 a year to the owner, plus the equity building in machines that hold value for decades. And that's the quiet advantage of this business. A well-maintained crane is still worth serious money 15 years later. You're not just earning income, you're stacking assets. The catch? The first 2 years are brutal. Heavy debt, thin margins, and a reputation you haven't built yet. Crane work runs on trust. General contractors call the company that shows up on time and never drops a load. That reputation takes years to earn and one bad day to lose. So, should you own a crane company? If you have access to capital, patience for a slow start, and discipline about safety, this is one of the few businesses where the machine itself is the moat. Your competition can't undercut you with an app. They need $500,000 and a certified operator just to enter the game. If you want fast, low capital income, this isn't it. Because here's the pat, they have systems. Subscribe. Every Monday, we break down the money and the systems behind real businesses. Next week, how a $10 million construction company collapses in 30 days.